Coming up on UT10 News in HD, the university makes a costly mistake.
And scammers are targeting UT students.
Plus, Jason Ozenball has highlights from the WNIT tournament. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Karsten.
And I'm Ian Davis.
With less than a month to go to file your taxes, the university is still dealing with a major tax mistake they made regarding employees' reported income.
That's right, Ashley. On February 28th, UT employees found out their W-2 forms were not correct. I looked into what UT is doing to fix the problem. 2,500 employees were affected by the university improperly filing W-2 tax forms. 5 different mistakes were made regarding the W-2 form, including over-reporting employees' income to not withholding the proper amount of state and federal taxes for the medical residents. These mistakes go as far back as 2009, and employees will have to file amended returns if they underpaid their taxes because of these errors. The university claims the mistakes happened when the new banner system was put into place and from human errors. UT employees are not happy with how the university has handled this issue.
I could have gone ahead and done my taxes thinking that I wasn't one of the people involved. I think we should have been informed as soon as they found out about it.
In April, a consultant from Banner SunGuard is coming to UT to work with the payroll and HR departments to set up the system correctly for the future.
We are going to make sure, as part of our process, that when a new benefit code goes live, that we are looking at that first pay and making sure that everyone's did hit correctly. If not, then we go back and make sure that it does.
The university is also offering a $100 stipend to employees that use a tax preparer or accountant to file the amended returns.
Scammers are posting fake jobs on the UT Career Services website. Reporter Vakrina Aberdeen looked into the issue.
Rocket Jobs, an online employment service for students, has been targeted by scammers. Using the names and accounts of real companies, con artists are deceiving students by posting false jobs.
Students are probably more vulnerable because, they are looking for ways to make money.
Once the student applies, the scammer sends the applicant a fraudulent check, instructing the student to deposit it into their account and send the company money. This results in the check bouncing later on, leaving the student with bank fees plus the loss of money they've already spent. Career Services is protecting students by doing a thorough background check on companies and advises the students to be more alert.
If it sounds too fishy or if it sounds too good to be true, probably it is.
If you received a suspicious check, turn it into Career Services or report it to UTPD. I'm Vakrina Aberdeen for UT10 News.
Thanks, Vakrina. UT's Medical Center is offering a surgery to patients that leaves no visible scarring.
A quick warning, some of the images in the next story are very graphic. Reporter Heather Klatt has more on the surgery.
UTMC was the first out of 8 hospitals in the Northwest Ohio region to offer single-incision laparoscopic surgery. This procedure allows surgeons to operate on a patient through 1 incision rather than 4. In a traditional laparoscopic, 1 incision is made through the navel and 3 are in the upper abdominal. This new surgery allows only 1 incision to be made through the navel. After the incision is made, a tube is placed inside the hole to keep it open and allow instruments to move. Surgeons also insert a camera to maneuver their way through the body cavity. This surgery came to UTMC in 2009. Since then, doctors and students have been perfecting the technique. Dr. Tang has performed over 130 surgeries at UTMC, giving medical students an opportunity to sit in on the procedures.
Every day I'm amazed of all the procedures we're doing now and see the potential of everything that's to come.
As a result of single incision surgery, patients are left with a non-visible scar, a less chance of furthering their injury, and have a quicker recovery time. Compared to traditional abdominal operations, this new form of laparoscopic surgery only takes a few days to recover from.
I did the surgery 2 days ago. The patient directly discharged from the operating room. So he come in, do the surgery, then go home.
Surgeons are currently researching a way to perform a scarless laparoscopic surgery. Instruments would be inserted down the throat, through the stomach wall, and into the abdominal region. I'm Heather Klatt for UT10 News.
A UT organization is standing up to sexual harassment. The Sexual Assault Education Prevention Program, or SAP, held a workshop in the student union last Thursday. The workshop taught students what street harassment is and gave them a chance to talk openly about their experiences. The event also reached out to men to get them more involved in stopping other males from harassing women verbally.
Men as allies, as bystanders, can speak up, can say something simple to a buddy like, dude, chill, she's not interested.
SAP will hold another event dealing with harassment issues on April 21st as part of the Sexual Assault Awareness Month. UT students came together for a day of volunteering. The 12th annual big event was held on Saturday and gave a helping hand to the community. Students helped Toledo homeowners with raking leaves, cutting grass, painting, and washing windows. Over 1,000 students participated in this year's event. Toledo homeowners say students are giving them more than a fresh coat of paint.
Very appreciative. So anytime you guys have a spare moment, drive through and look at my house. It's going to be gorgeous.
The Department of Theater and Film is adding a new tradition to the Film Video Showcase. Reporter Adrian Ehrman was in the front row at the Center Theater.
Over the weekend, UT students showed off their skills at the first ever New Writers Festival and the 15th annual Film Video Showcase. On Friday, the New Writers Festival featured the talents of UT student writers and their 4 original works.
It's important that we showcase the students' academic work and their production work to show the value of what they're doing.
On Saturday, 18 short productions made by UT film students made their way to the screen in the Film Video Showcase.
We sold out, all of the seats were taken, which had never been done before for the Film Video Showcase.
Over 150 people attended the event. All proceeds go back into the budget for student use. I'm Adrian Ehrman for UT 10 News.
I'm Jason Ozenball, and this is your UT10 Sports. The Lady Rocket basketball team is no stranger in the WNIT tournament as they battled their way to be the first repeat champions in tournament history. After beating the Cincinnati Bearcats on Monday with a score of 72-51, the Lady Rockets moved on to the Sweet 16 against VCU. The Lady Rockets strike fast as Haley Lynn finds an open Yolanda Richardson for an easy 2-point basket. UT continued their momentum with Andala Dorch finding Courtney Ingersoll wide open, and she does what she does best. Drains the 3, giving the Rockets a 5-point lead at halftime. In the second half, Lucretia Smith drives to the basket, hitting the acrobatic shot, giving the Rockets a 49-44 lead. The Rockets ended the game on a 30-13 run, beating the Rams with a final score of 81-64. Senior Courtney Ingersoll says she doesn't want this feeling to stop.
Why do you want something to end when it's, you have these fans behind you and the student section behind you and we're winning games and, it's a great lifestyle right now and you don't want that to end.
But to keep that feeling alive, the Rockets would have to get past a tough Syracuse team in the quarterfinals. In the first half of action, Dorch slips past the defense and hits the ridiculous shot, putting the Rockets within 4. Now on to the second half, Yolanda Richardson dishes the ball to Ingersoll, who sinks the 3, giving the Rockets the first lead of their period. But Syracuse wouldn't go down easy as Rachel Coffey dances around and hits the 3 with 2.7 seconds left, sending the game into overtime. In extra minutes, Dorch turns the ball over, giving Syracuse a chance to extend their lead. Syracuse went on to hit 8 of their last 12 free throw shots, barely slipping past Toledo with a final score of 74-73. Coach Tricia Cullop says it was a great game and wishes Syracuse the best of luck in their tournament run.
Unfortunately, we didn't come out on the high end, but I think Syracuse is a team that could win this thing, and that's what we want to see. So if we can't do it, we want the team who beat us to do it, and we wish them the very best.
Thanks, Jason. That's a tough loss for the Rockets.
Very tough loss.
Well, that's it for UT10 News. For the latest breaking news from campus and bios from all UT10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And you can always watch our award-winning newscast on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For Ian Davis, Jason Ozenball, and all of our crew, I'm Ashley Karsten. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.